Hey, what's up, man? That was a sick line you had back there.
Whoa, Chad Muska? I'm a huge fan.
Have you seen any of those like horribly deceptive ads for gambling websites, like that have been out recently?
No, I haven't.
So like there's FanDuel and DraftKings are the two major ones, and the advertisements are like, I put $5 in and now I got a shit zillion dollars. And,
Sure.
And
Hey, you never know.
but it's all
good.
that was good. Yeah, it was good. But there was like all the ads are like, fucking, what are you doing, retard? Why aren't you putting your stupid money in, you dumb idiot fuckface?
This dumb son of a bitch is making mad dollars on DraftKings.
And you're just sitting there masturbating. But it's always like,
At least I'm getting some kind of pleasure out of life.
one of the guys actually says like, there's nothing special about me. The difference is I played, they didn't, and that's that's his testimonial. And he made $30,000.
Did he?
I mean, yeah,
I'm always
that would be
cool
really
with these
deceptive. That'd be criminal. Which, I mean, I think a lot of these things are criminal because the government's coming down on them
Yeah.
because they are off the grid enough. Well, rule number one of setting up a gambling website is be off the grid, even though you're on the internet.
Yeah.
Declan, right now, if you had to start selling drugs, what methods?
Okay.
What is your process?
Ooh.
Okay, first of all, I would have to start making music about it.
Okay, track.
Putting it on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Okay.
Just sort of like, I would make my voice real low like this.
I sell drugs.
And I would make music where, I talk about how I sell the best cocaine. And then business is booming. Then all you gotta do is make like a front end real estate company. Then you are a Viper.
See, here's the thing about owning a real estate company. In the model home's basement, you could set up a marijuana tree plant. You can just start. You can.
But it's not a literal real estate company. You're not selling houses.
I know, but
There's not an actual house.
But you have a model home in case the government comes to catch you.
Oh, okay. So you have
you're
a
like,
fake ass house?
Welcome to my model home. Don't go in the basement. Wink.
There's not any crack in there.
This is a totally
swear.
legitimate business. I don't know what you're talking about.
You guys want to buy some crack? Not from the business though, just from me.
Yeah, man to man, crack transactions.
The best on the streets.
Yeah.
Speaking of telling me.
Speaking of the best on the streets, we're a little trio known as the three Aweebos.
That's right.
I'm Ethan. That one, say your name.
Declan.
That one's Declan.
I'm Stephen.
That's Stephen. And we together are the Holy Trinity.
Yes. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. God blessed be thy name. We watched the show.
What did we watch?
We watched this show. It's called Kare, Kano.
Yay.
His and Her Circumstances. What's the full weeb title? Nip title?
Kare, Kano, no Jijo.
Yeah.
Or his and her circumstances. Or
This-
Kare Kano.
This is Gynex.
Yep.
This is that Hideaki Anno joint
Yep.
for a bit of it.
1998.
1998.
So what did this just follow then?
Evangelion. End of Evangelion.
So this is a show right after Evangelion then. Well, I know end of
Yes.
Evangelion was 97. But that
You
was
can tell they learned a lot of lessons because it's much better.
Oh, yeah.
Sheesh.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Oh shit.
Sick burns. Give me the air horn. Give me the air horn.
Okay.
I have it somewhere. I'm going to guess, okay? I'm not going to look at the
Okay.
soundboard. I'm not going to alt-tab. I'm just going to...
Yes! Yeah! High fives. High fives.
Boom!
Nice air horn.
All right.
Okay, well, you don't need to high five me for his air horn. Okay.
I'm just sorry. I get a
You
bit
should,
hyped.
though. You should.
Every time I hear an air horn, I just get really psyched.
Yeah, soundboard
Yep.
is back. Pretty excited.
Back in action.
There
Yeah.
we go.
So,
Ethan, say something really dramatic.
we are The Walking Dead.
I got it. I got the thing.
In
It's
some,
never been done before. It's never been used for comedic effects.
in a suburb somewhere in Japan, men will become boyfriends.
I don't think that was what you were looking for.
So
No, it totally was.
this is a
I guess I should have used Solid Snakes. Yeah. Oh well.
It's the same thing.
no, it's not. Not even remotely the same thing.
Oh, okay, fine.
So this is
Yeah. Showed you
this is a romantic comedy drama.
Absolutely.
from Gynax /JC staff, but Gainax has a slightly larger font in the credits.
Wait.
This is rom-com drum.
JC Slash, what is that?
JC Slash. JC Slash on the ones and
That
twos.
was JC Staff went through this,
JC
really attitude sort of 1990s phase where they became JC Slash and they wore a cast and an eye patch everywhere and they told everyone that they were the son of the Black Lord and it was like, why are you even doing
What?
JC Staff? They changed back
What
to
is
JC
JC
Staff.
Staff?
It's another studio like Gainax.
Okay, what else did they do?
Everything.
I've never heard of them.
JC Staff is the Nicolas Cage of
They're a
anime.
sloppy.
They'll do whatever the fuck you want, man.
If you got the money.
You name a show that isn't that you name a show JC Staff probably did it.
They are the sloppy party bottom. They will accept any load,
They've
any
been doing
workload.
better. They've been doing
great.
better lately in the last couple of years. They've become less of a joke.
So,
They've adapted not extremely generic things.
as we mentioned,
What's Terradora though? That was great.
Hideaki Anno was
Anno
involved very briefly.
Yes. The Anno.
And by very briefly, I mean to like episode 18?
19.
19?
I mean,
Wait.
18. Yeah.
Are we talking about this? This show?
Yes.
Kare Kano.
He stopped being involved?
Yes.
No, he stopped directing.
Because
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is a...
For the time being, let's just pretend the show was directed by Hideaki Anno directly after Evangelion.
So
And everything is fine.
he brought some of his cronies along, including Shiro Sugisu,
Yep.
master composer,
Music man.
one of the greatest composers in history.
But instead of like letting him make music, he just chained him up in a basement with a piano and said, "This is the only thing you're allowed to use."
And then you can use your old music too, I guess. I don't know.
That
we
and a cello.
don't want to pay for an orchestra this time.
No.
And so there is a protagonist.
Well,
I mean-
honey, should we?
I kind of prepared for something.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit, that's right. Oh god.
Oh, I've been looking
I think
forward
we're going to
this.
get a quick summary from our friend Stefan over here.
All right.
Yo, Stefan.
Stefan.
Do our intro. 'Cause
Okay,
it's time.
I'm gonna give you a countdown. Okay, just tell us everything.
Wait. What's the
Wait, no, we need
the
the song. We need the
The
intro
song.
song.
Oh, you need the actual.
Yes, I need the intro song.
Okay.
I love it.
Chickens love roosters, geese love ganders, everyone else loves
Steven trying to explain anime.
It's
Okay,
been so
go
long.
play the fucking song.
Okay, and go.
Steven, tell me about Kare Kano.
Recap. So the story starts out with our friend. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I
It's
got
okay.
it.
It's okay. I used the wrong song, anyways.
Okay. Shit, this is gonna be great.
man.
Man.
It's gonna be so great when we do it
Steven
right.
was really excited for this. He's like, I
already
need you to
fucked
do
up.
this for me, Declan.
Yeah, I
Give me
guess.
this song.
Oh my god.
Oh, I put it. Oh, okay. I gotta. Steven.
Well, great. Recap! Alright, so the story starts out with our friend Miyazawa, a freshman in high school. She is known for her beauty, kindness, and academic success. Go Miyazawa! But this
Did you hold on, cut. Did you write that?
Oh
I
dear
have it
lord.
highlighted too.
You wrote Go Miyazawa?
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh, that was.
Continue.
Congratulations, my sphincter is just right up.
Continue.
I
the
can't.
song.
I can't just start it from the middle. I need.
Just start it again.
Okay, hold. That means I have to use a different music.
Oh god, I didn't realize we are gonna be so loud. I apologize to everybody listening to this, and every two people listening to this. Okay,
Here we go. Okay. Go Miyazawa. But this is not the real her. This is only a mask she puts on to get praise from all of her peers. How selfish! But soon, competition will come in the form of Arima, the nice, handsome, smart...
Arima,
whatever. The nice, handsome, smart boy in her class. Oh no! This competition leads to her accidentally letting her guard down and revealing her true, goofy, weird self to him. He uses this as blackmail against her until their inner feelings get the best of both of them, and they become friends. Through many more emotional, tear-jerking scenes, they become boyfriend and girlfriend. How cute. Now, Miyazawa comes from a normal middle class. Weird. Miyazawa comes from a normal middle class family full of fun, lovable characters, but her only inner struggle is the same in acting like someone else to her peers in school.
Oh my god, how long does this go on?
It's almost done.
Dude, it's a
On the other
page.
hand, comes from a rich family whose guardians are actually his aunt and uncle. He was born from parents who were the shame of the family, so from an early age he was always looked down upon. His whole life he tries to work hard to change their outlook on him, but this is his biggest inner struggle. Together, Miyazawa and Rima face their troubles together and try to be more open with the real versions of themselves. Can they do it? Over the course of the show, we see many friendships and new characters, and we see their lives and struggles too. But with the great friendships, everyone works through things together, and such is the greatest high school anime ever written.
Well, that was. I don't know if any of that was. I don't know if you could hear any of that because it's all just. There's 800 sound effects going on. I'm just. Steven's. Thank
I
you.
got a little Windows sound every time I play that. I needed that. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Steven.
Thanks, buddy, for that.
All right.
So for the
I'm so
actual
fucking-
recap, though.
You want to actually explain the show now?
Okay.
I wanted to do that so bad.
I don't think anybody's gonna comprehend anything you just said because Lord knows I did not.
It's for me, not anyone else.
Okay. So this is a show. It's a romantic comedy drama about there's a girl who pretends to be a super perfect student, but she's actually not. She's kind of a real douchebag. And then the homeboy from her class, who is her rival in a way, finds out. And then it turns out he's also pretending to be somebody he's not.
Yep.
And then they fall in love, and then I think they have sex at one point.
We will get to that.
Oh, yes, we will.
Oh dear. Okay, so yeah, MC is Yukino Miyazawa, and she starts out as almost literally an attention whore. I wrote down because it seems like she's actually getting off on the admiration of others.
I think she says at one point that it brings her the greatest pleasure is to like to fucking
Yeah.
So yeah, some kind of like not sadist, but like
She's just selfish.
she's vain.
Yes,
the queen
yes,
of
she's-
vanity. She
she-
calls
yes.
herself.
Yes.
So basically, typical girl.
Yep, just a hoe,
Arima,
just a hoe.
Arima is the rival school idol guy, and he looks like Shinji but cool.
yeah.
And he starts out as a manipulative, blackmailing, sadistic asshole because it's a shoujo. The show's a shoujo.
I wrote abuse because it's a shoujo.
Because it's a shoujo, and that's what girls are into secretly.
There's by the way, also power lines. You get a lot of power lines in this show. Just shots of power because Hideaki Anno loves that shit.
Of course.
I don't
There's
care about you.
Just power lines.
Something like that.
power- yeah.
Yeah.
And faucets. So many goddamn faucets.
Yep.
Ugh,
So symbolic.
imagery for something.
But yeah, and they have friends. There's a Saba who's a cool guy.
He's
He's a
so
fucking straight pimp.
But he starts out as like a pretty boy dick who wants to use Arima to form some kind of harem.
What do you mean starts out as? He was
No, but he
always like
starts
that.
out as like an actual unlikable dick, and then he becomes like sort of
a bro character.
Yeah, he becomes pretty boy bro guy
And he
who
hangs
just likes
out-
to goof around.
He hangs out with Miyazawa's sisters, and that's cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And then there's this fucking cunt, Tsubasa.
Should we just go through this episode by episode?
Tsubasa-
Because I
there's
just wrote
so
down-
much-
Tsubasa doesn't come until much later.
There's so much content because we've I don't have we
there
ever done
isn't.
anything this long. This is our first 22 core show. No.
Black Lagoon.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's more than this even. But
Yes.
yeah. Episode. Let's go.
Because right off the bat, episode 1, my very first note for this entire show is this is Anno as fuck.
Yes.
It's like obnoxious. Like the unfitting classical music, the quick flashing text on the screen. The first chapter, the first part of the show is called Act 1.0. Like,
Yep.
give me a fucking
Yeah.
break. Go
Oh,
fuck yourself, Anno.
Jesus.
There's quick shots of frames like zooming in and out, and there's also some grimy ass shots of Japan.
Yep. that I think are just actually like photoshops, like of rather. There's some
just,
that,
just traced, you know?
yeah.
What I mean? Yeah. I said like I wouldn't be surprised if some of them are reused from Ava because it looks exactly the
there
same.
are poses that I think are just they drew over Ava poses. Like they're
Yeah.
inescapably Gynax production. It is.
Also, did you guys notice in that first episode what the fuck was up with that shaky ass camera?
I was also wondering about that.
Oh,
It's only
I
for the
think I
first
remember,
episode,
yeah.
I want to say. It's just things are shaking. It's very weird. Also, it's another Gynax show because they make constant references to themselves, but also references to things they will do because they do the Fooly Cooly manga thing in the first
Yep.
episode.
Right, yep.
And guess
Yep.
who's credited for that? It's Imaishi.
Yep.
Young Imaishi.
There's lots of still drawings, like just like frames that
I
are.
don't think there's much of a budget with this.
I mean, who knows? But
It
it's
starts out looking great.
there's
absolutely.
they pan over like frames a lot, and
Sure.
a lot of those are really well drawn and beautiful.
It is the 90s, but yeah.
This show is like this is rather than hyper literal. It's mainly like a lot of the things that you cut to are just for effect. Like it's not all of it strictly adheres to the continuity of the show. Again, like cutting the power lines for no reason.
At one point, I thought to myself, like, this has just as many shots of just background as, like, Akinohara.
Probably, yeah.
Of just, like, nothing happening. Just slow.
But it also goes the other direction where everything's just hyper, like,
Yeah.
crazy and energetic and
Yeah.
yeah.
I took note of all the shoujo tropes I found. I spotted. It was like Where's Waldo with schlock.
Oh, man.
The first one was a main girl with dual personalities. That's in every shoujo ever. Mm-hmm. And this always weirds me out because people in real life don't have set personality archetypes, and no one would really care if they found out that someone in their school acts differently at home than they do in the school.
I would never be pissed off if someone was acting, like, pretending to be a really nice, good person.
Yeah, she's really nice to everyone in school. It's like, I can't let them find out that I'm casual around my family.
I know.
Fucking Japan. What does that even mean?
Dishonor.
She's
Dishonor.
so ashamed that she's a good person.
I don't,
Poor girl.
She's not actually, but she's really smart. Like, that part's true.
Yeah,
But she doesn't actually really want to study. Like, fucking, what does that even matter?
I don't know.
She just makes herself do it so that she could be smart or something.
She just studies so she's intelligent.
Look at this bitch.
No,
she's working hard so she can get praise. What a terrible thing to do. It's not
really
real.
But I guess the problem is that her entire personality is built around acquiring praise in whatever form it may come.
Again,
And so she
girl.
seems... she probably just feels
yo.
guilty.
Yeah.
Another more shoujo tropes. Guy who was better than her, always.
Yep.
And the guy finds out the secret.
That's
and so,
a real life trope.
Sure, but then the guy finds out the secret, and then they have to enter into some sort of contract / master slave relationship so that everyone else won't find out, and the guy's in control. I've seen this in at least 3 shoujos. I swear to God.
This might be my first actual shoujo.
Probably.
You didn't watch. This is probably your first.
Okay.
It's pretty. It's a good one to start out with, I'd say.
I didn't even think
it's
about
not
it.
full shoujo. It's not fucking Aoharu Ride or anything.
No.
But it's getting there. I'm sure the manga's much more shoujo-y.
And
had to put it through this manly Gainax filter.
Something I like about this show is when they find out that homegirl is actually not a super perfect student.
Yeah.
She's actually a bit of a cunt. All of the girls in her class decide to bully her.
Oh my
but
God.
in a way that's not like, it's not like they fuck up her shit.
Girls are terrible.
Instead, they like very
they ignore
passive aggressively do it. Like they ignore her.
But
and stuff.
they literally stop talking to
They
her.
just give her the cold shoulder.
But it's like, it seems pretty real to me.
But it's based on the premise that people would care if she acted differently at school, which is not true. So it's not realistic.
Well, there's a power struggle
happened
going
was
on.
It's
What-
high school.
What happened is like
Power
one
struggle.
girl who's like just kind
You
of
never went to
Maho.
school.
Yes, Maho.
Maho
Magic.
Maho was just
Damn.
like, hey everyone, maybe she's been faking this entire time just for our attention. I can see right through her mask. What if we stop giving her attention? Let's see if she'll still act the same. And so then they just stop giving her attention, and she's still acting like a fine person. She just is slightly irritated that everyone is ignoring her, just like anyone would be. So
What's the conflict in this show again?
Gainax needs money as the conflict.
Oh God, Evangelion.
And when back to the bullying, when the girls all find out that they were misled or something, they have this huge conversation where they like put all the pieces together, and it becomes this weird. It sounds like a fucking episode of Law and Order or something. I have that scene because it sounds like a Metal Gear cutscene or some shit where they're just.
Think about it. Maho said she was a liar.
You watch this dub?
Miyazawa had stopped faking
No,
because
but-
she had caught some great guys. But here's what I think.
Oh.
Why would someone
I like this
who's
voice.
that sneaky make such a stupid mistake?
Now that you mention it, you might be right.
oh fuck.
Miyazawa must be pretty smart. After all, she fooled all of us with her act.
And to think someone like that would make mistakes because of a guy.
Right, it sounds a little
I remember
strange.
this
Come to
scene.
think of
Yeah.
it, didn't she admit during the fight yesterday that she'd only been acting modest all this time?
You mean Miss Miyazawa was showing her true colors on purpose?
How could she be so popular with the guys? Why did Maho lie to us about that?
I get it.
This
now.
is like Persona.
this-
This is like Persona.
This was following an amazing
The best
scene
way
though.
to hurt her was to use our envy of her relationship with Arima and Asaba to shut Miss Miyazawa out of the class.
This is like Scooby.
It's a fucking.
This is like Scooby Doo.
Oh my god. No, that was following a really good scene when
Oh. What's the great scene, Steven? No, tell me the scene, Steven. Because I don't remember.
What's her name?
Oh, I guess we don't know. We're never gonna know. Miyazawa?
Miyazawa.
Damn, son.
This is when Miyazawa had that really awesome fight with
Oh yeah.
Mao. I fucking love that
awesome.
scene. It was basically just like elitism versus elitism, and it was really good.
Yeah. It's great.
Followed by a really great slap. I love a good slap in anime.
Symbolic slaps.
And yet I somehow didn't like Oreimo Season 2.
There's a punch. That was not a slap. That was
If that season had just been entirely people slapping each other, it would have been a lot better.
full closed fist.
But we've jumped so far ahead.
Get back on track.
Okay. Some notes on episode 2. More shoujo tropes. The main guy is a dick. He really starts out as a dick.
But he's really not.
No, he's a huge dick. He starts out as
but then he's not a dick.
Afterwards, no, but he starts out as a huge old
Everyone's
dick.
redeemed at
He's
the
like
end.
he's like a beaut. He actually makes her do his homework.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like bullying stuff.
Because shoujo.
Yeah, which I'm into. You're just a bunch of nerds over there, Steven.
Also,
Maybe
we're
this
recording.
That's
maybe
such a
this
great
wasn't the best idea.
So everybody, Kare was a great show.
Steven, fuck.
I didn't think this one
Quick
through.
note about the OST. Did you notice that one of the songs is a Spanish Flea ripoff?
Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah. This.
If you're not familiar with the greatest song ever made.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of ripoffs like this. I think we mentioned.
Yeah, and in the
we
show-
mentioned this exact same thing in our Abenobashi episode.
Because Steven, exactly, you can't keep putting these things under us.
Why not?
Because we're talking over him in his voices and it just gets
I
confusing.
wanted to show you that it's a ripoff of the
No,
Spanish Flea.
we
Got you.
literally talked about this same exact thing with
Abenobashi,
the Abenobashi.
yeah.
How there are so many songs that are just like there's a ripoff of
Star Wars theme.
the Star Wars theme, the Superman theme.
Yeah, this was back in the 90s when people...
Shiroseki
Also, Japan didn't
fucking
care
loves
anymore.
this.
Japan still didn't care.
But if we are talking about the OST, really, I really like
Yeah,
it.
I mean, a lot of the songs are from other Gainax properties, mainly Evangelion.
There's
I
one.
don't remember any Evangelion songs in
There are
this.
Evangelion tracks all up
the
in that
one
bitch.
track
I
where
didn't hear any.
There are.
it played in almost every single episode, but every time I heard it, I was like, oh shit. And that was that cello,
Yeah, this is way better than my sound effects, Ethan. Yeah, let's just...
No, I like this.
Yeah, okay,
No, but
yeah,
you know that song though. The
No.
cello.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, God forbid I fucking play the actual music.
But
underneath
it's
our
the
voices.
voices underneath us. It gets confusing. So,
Well, that's why you should have shut the fuck up.
Good
So-
thing we're speaking English and they're not.
music's good. Keep going. Keep going. There's so much of the show.
And then, so the show's great, and then you quickly run into...
Drama Town.
we still haven't made a word for when Japanese people try to convey their emotions and it just does not reach.
I believe that's
us.
called. I believe that is called Asperger's. Is what that is
Yeah,
called.
I was gonna say autism.
No, because episode 3 is full of all of this fucking monologuing of like, what if I'm not really me? What if I only act the way I do because I want to? What if the real me is terrible because my parents were terrible?
How about
Stupid fucking bullshit.
How about
That's
how
what that
about we
is.
call it schlockalogue? Because it's dialogue that's schlock.
But it's not. I feel like it means something to them. Maybe they understand it.
Bad translation.
Maybe I don't know.
Lost in translation.
Yeah, I don't know.
I liked it. I thought it was compelling.
And Arima's real self isn't that much different from his fake self. I couldn't tell the difference.
It didn't really start coming out to like the real end.
True end.
Yeah.
Did you guys find the true end? You have to...
Yeah, you have to watch the first episode backwards.
Shit.
Yeah, and then you have to
Wait,
to get Mew.
this
You
isn't-
have to fucking
This isn't a thing, is it?
no.
What? Steven?
Steven, please, we're goofing on you.
Oh, I was gonna...
You know
I was
I
gonna
don't.
lead him along. What the fuck are you doing?
You have led me along so many shitty things.
Yeah, it's really fun. Ethan, why you grab my hand?
There was static.
What the fuck are you... Ah! No.
I have something to tell you.
Yeah?
I haven't been me this entire time.
Oh, no.
I'm only pretending to be a huge asshole.
Oh no!
It was a goof.
I love you even more.
I'm actually somewhat accepting of other people's tastes.
Nope.
Nah.
I would never be.
What? Yeah, you're
Here,
not...
hold on. We're getting popping.
You're not a fag. Oh.
Not
Get
me,
your
is
phone
it?
off the table.
Yeah, it's always the phone, bro.
Hit me with the next
could've
chronological thing.
It's, there's a weird joke where they play an actual licensed song because she's alone with them in the school building, and they play Pink Lady SOS, which is a real song, and the first Google result is Pink Lady SOS super basic version, and that was weird. That's a weird thing to put in this show. And episode 6 is when the production values really started getting inconsistent. And it's like, oh no, Gainax is creeping up. We're a quarter into the show. And the long soliloquies about their past set to slideshows.
Wow, are there ever lots of those?
Really start bugging me. Oh dear God, Anno, fuck.
Don't forget.
I thought you got this all out of your system.
Don't forget it for like the first 8 episodes or something. They all start with a recap.
No, episode 7 starts off letting you know that the recap will not be animated, and I can't for the life of me tell if that's a joke.
Oh,
they're just like, due to unforeseen circumstances, the recap's not going to be animated. What
know.
the?
I also thought, is this a joke? I don't understand.
They don't let you. There's no reason to believe it's a joke. But what the fuck?
I know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That was really good though.
Miyazawa's parents aren't they like 30?
Yeah. Yes.
Isn't she?
They
15?
got married right out of high school.
I think they're like they're very early to mid 30s.
I think her dad is 30.
That's impossible.
I swear they say her dad is 30.
I think they graduated together is the thing.
Yes, they
maybe they graduated.
They didn't graduate. All right, wait.
He's 3 years older than his mom.
He's 2 years older than the mom.
2, right, yeah.
2 years, and he waited for her to graduate high school, then they got married and almost instantly had a kid.
So they graduated high school, so it's cool. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that. I was saying that he thought it was cool to rob the cradle like that.
Absolutely. That's why his father-in-law doesn't like him.
Yeah. That was a really good scene. That was a really good scene when you meet the father-in-law. Keep going. You drag us through this.
Oh, God. You guys really want to get this over with, don't you?
No, I think this is good.
I wanted to discuss whether or not this show is good. That's what I want to get to.
Okay, well...
I can tell you what I think.
Episode 8, just to remind you, the first half was fun romance, second half, boring flashback with long explanations about things you don't care about.
All right.
Okay. Keep going. Episode 9, this Maho bitch shows up.
Yeah. Fucking cunt.
And then she convinces them that Miyazawa...
Steven, stop eating fucking nerds, dude!
They're right here!
The thirst is real. Give me those. Give me those. Pass me the fucking nerds.
I was eating Reese's Pieces last episode, and you could not hear me, so I don't know. It might be okay.
Steven chose the noisiest candy.
It might fall below the threshold. It's okay.
I can guarantee you it does not.
Well, they're pretty quiet.
Not the munching, the grabbing part.
Well, whatever.
Heaven forbid we're actually humans.
Yeah, I'm going to take a shit right in the middle of this podcast. I'm a human, goddammit.
Dump Rooney right in this fucking table.
For the listener, right now, we're just on a cheap-ass metal table in our friend's garage. And it's like, we have candy
I need
around.
nerds.
Yeah.
We are the nerds.
You've made it through 14 episodes of the show without nerds. I don't know why you started eating them.
We always do have candy.
No.
Not when we're recording. No, we have bevs. That's it.
Usually alcohol.
We're pulling back the curtain here. The magic is gone.
The magic is gone.
They don't know that we're not actually in a dope recording studio dropping mad beats. Instead, we're just in my garage.
It's a cool ass garage, though.
It's all right.
You got some nice cars now.
I mean, it is my recording studio.
Maho convinces all the girls that Miyazawa only put on an act to get friendly with Arima and Asaba. And that makes a difference for some reason.
Wait, repeat what you just said?
That makes them... She says that the only reason Miyazawa put on a farce is to get with these two dudes.
Isn't that what girls do?
And then the girls were all like, what? Oh, I'm angry now.
That was my plan.
I
was going to make them love me and then break their hearts.
And then episode 10, the girls getting to the bottom of Maho's plan. Sounds like a Metal Gear cutscene. Already said that. And then there's a bunch of bad effects using that new digital technology that Dynax is messing with.
They're hip to it.
There's a bunch of this show has a bunch of pseudo digital weird zooms and pans that are not natural.
There's a lot of they take frames and then stretch them and then you get huge pixelation problems. Ooh, and it looks booty. It looks like butt. Weird.
And then in episode 11, the animation all comes back, but it's too hard to see because it all occurs in half-second bursts, and then you can't fucking see shit anymore. And then it's and also Totoro's in this episode.
Oh, I noticed that. Yeah.
So
they brought it up.
Wasn't Anno
he hangs out with fucking Miyazaki. Yeah. They're boys. They're bros. They bro out.
I assumed I would remember what I meant by this, but I just wrote down, Anno, you cheeseball. I don't remember what that was about.
Yeah,
I don't know why you wrote cheeseball.
Yeah, me neither.
That's beyond me.
He has Totoro. He hangs out with Miyazaki. So they have a...
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought never mind.
I'm not wrong.
You weren't wrong that time. I thought you were trying to say Miyazawa.
No.
Keep going.
Keep going.
We can do this.
Jesus.
This is the good one.
There's this great explanation of these two girls' one-sided friendship, and it really reminded me of Steven and David when they were kids. because
my
one
God.
one of them just used the other one for shit and did not.
And the other one's just happy to be friends.
Yeah, it's like yay, and it's basically a slave.
That's
great.
essentially.
Can you just give us one you and David story because people haven't heard these yet.
Oh my God!
For spite. It's got to be for spite. Give them for spite. It's quick and easy.
For spite,
There's
okay.
titles to these now.
Yes, there are titles to these stories. All right. So back in high school, bought our own lunch.
You were best friends with our friend David, who at the time was actually evil.
Yes, he's just the most.
He's
evil
a very nice
friend.
guy.
And
now.
you were just
He's
an
super
innocent.
nice now. I like him a lot.
Yeah,
you were
he's
just
never done
an
anything wrong to
innocent
anyone.
little boy.
No, we've been friends our entire lives. Anyway, so I never had any money, and I was really hungry one day, and was like, David, just because he always.
You gotta suck this cock clean.
Bitch, you gotta suck the balls!
No, you.
We gotta get that.
Let's throw it up on YouTube.
I really want. Yeah.
I'm just
Anyway.
gonna do it.
All right. So anyway. So I was like, David, just buy me an ice cream sandwich at the snack bar, please. Like, I'll pay you back. Just buy. And so like, he's like, okay, fine, I will. So I go up with him to the snack bar.
Yeah.
And like, he hears me say like, David, just like, if you buy me an ice cream sandwich, like, that's the greatest thing ever. And so, he sees this, and the lunch lady there at the register hears this too. So David gets an ice cream sandwich. She's like, oh, are you buying that for him? He's like, no, for spite. Bought it and then instantly threw it away.
Oh my God.
I was like, are you fucking kidding
Christ.
me? He'd rather throw away the money just for spite. And he just looked at her dead in the eyes like, no, for spite.
Usually spite involves like the other person doing something first.
It's a spiteful act with its own
I know.
response.
Holy
Like, I
shit.
never did anything wrong with this boy.
It's not like you see that person pinned up against a tree after they wronged you.
Asymmetrical spite.
Can I tell the Uncrustable story real quick?
No,
please.
save it. Oh, are we doing it? Okay.
All right,
Just
yeah,
one more.
Okay. So, all right, before we would drive or anything, so I was like, we live pretty far apart. I said, hey, David, let's hang out today. It's the middle of summer. I'll ride my bike halfway to your house. You ride, and we'll meet in the middle. We'll ride our bikes, meet in the middle. So I'm going, and well, he's not there. I end up riding my bike all the way to his house, where he's lying on the couch.
On top of a giant hill.
On top of a giant hill. He's just lying on the couch. He's like, oh, hey. And I was like, well, it's like, okay, well, I guess we're hanging here for a while. Well, my mom has to leave. Can we go to your house? I was like, fuck. So anyways, like, well, give me a drink real quick. He pulls out frozen water from the freezer.
Also known as ice.
Yes. And then I was like, do you have any snacks or anything? He brings out a frozen Uncrustable. He's like, dude, eat this. And I ate it.
Jesus Christ.
He made me eat a frozen Uncrustable.
Oh yeah, it still traumatizes you because we were like, today we were just walking and you was like, hey, you ever have a frozen Uncrustable? And I forgot about the store, so I was like, no. And you were like, it's not very good.
So that's what this show is like.
We'll have more of these stories there later episodes.
There's so many.
It keeps going.
Yeah,
It's got layers.
Oh my God.
So the other thing I didn't say about this show is that we all watched this in Japanese.
Yep.
But we watched the English video, meaning they replaced the sections at the end that normally have the Japanese voice actors talking to you.
Previews.
And they have these weird ass Western monster ladies talking to you.
Kare Walgren and fucking other voice actress.
They don't dress right.
No.
They dress weird.
It was the 90s,
Was this
man.
after the credits?
Yes.
Yeah.
I never watched it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Do
you think...
Steven.
Why would I watch... I mean, I got the credits, I understand.
There are shows where the ending of the credits, like the post-credit sequence, is
the end of the
to
show.
The plot. Like, Toradora. Torada's got that shit.
That show doesn't end if you don't watch the fucking credits.
Toradora does, Nature Bros.
Madoka?
Did this have extra stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch any of that, because it's all preview stuff of just ladies talking.
This is preview, I'm not gonna watch that shit.
You would have gotten to see these weird-ass people, like, being forced into...
I did not skip... And
you can see a person off screen with a gun.
Just single intro, though.
Say the word.
And so they do the preview, and it's like normal, but it's that you can see them. But at some point, like 2/3 of the way in the show, there stops being music during the previews.
Oh.
So it's just them talking in a room,
staring
silence.
deeply in the camera.
I have a. Do you want me to play a clip?
Yeah,
Am I allowed to play clips now?
Play it.
Where is it? It's called No Music. Just this is what you hear.
A synopsis
What?
And finally,
These mics suck.
Oh, yeah.
that line. Next time, his and hers progress. Well, it's good as long as you're not running away.
Good one.
Okay.
There's no music anymore after that.
Hey
you
guys,
notice- What's up?
I have a confession to make about this show.
Uh-oh.
I watched this in a dimly lit room with
Your
my
hand
eyes
on
close
your-
to the screen.
What about it?
Wait, did you?
Oh,
Fuck you. All right. That was air horn me. All right.
Fucking...
Okay. So, did you notice that the EDs are just like on really shitty digital cameras from the 90s? And they look like butt? Like they're just clips of like video clips of the studio or wherever they are.
Yeah.
And they just look like total ass.
I mean, the video resolution's pretty small already, so it's
But
it's
like
not...
they look pretty bad.
Sure, it's video.
but, like,
it's
why-
digital video, it always looks
It's
pretty
always
bad
very
unless they're
wide
really
angle,
high
too.
definition.
Yeah, it's like they're fucking like 8mm or something.
Yeah,
like fucking.
I mean, I didn't care. I like the one. There's
But
one where
that
it's
helps
just
you-
a cat.
It makes it
Yeah.
seem more like 90s Japan. It gives you that. Gives you that.
Yeah, I want to see
90s.
some skateboarding though, and that fucking super.
Yeah,
wide
Japan really big on
fisheye.
skateboarding.
Yeah.
And then okay,
And
so
after a while, they gave up on doing that, so then it was just animation, like random scenes from the show just playing while the credits are going and the music's playing.
so at this point we meet Tsubasa, who's the angry lolly.
She was a character for a whole like 3 episodes, and then she just became a cute thing that they throw in.
Yeah, she
sometimes.
starts out as like this girl that liked Arima, and then she's all jealous because
Arima doesn't like her back.
Yes.
yes,
But she
I don't know
has
why
some-
because she's adorable.
But
Maybe it's because she's a bitch.
She's a massive bitch.
Yeah.
no, it's because he sees her as a younger sister.
I mean, it's because she's a bitch, dude.
Well, it's because they have similar family issues.
But yeah, Tsubasa has this whole arc where there's a few episodes dedicated to her and how her dad's remarrying and she gets a new brother.
That was too
and
real. That was pretty real.
Yeah.
And her stepbrother is so much more reasonable than her. He's
Yep.
just a normal dude.
He's a punk
It's a
rocker. He's just
younger
a nice
brother
guy.
too.
Oh,
Which
right.
really
yes.
threw him off the edge.
Short jokes.
And then she actually just becomes like cute thing to put in the frame sometimes. She doesn't
Yeah.
talk. She is
She
reduced.
eats, and it's moe, and
She's reduced to being an infant.
and she
just-
wears.
This happens to a
sundresses,
lot
and
of the
it's best.
characters.
But this is more like hers is pretty
yeah.
ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
to where she just hugs Miyazawa sometimes, and that's all she does in the scene.
The one scene. All right. Because she liked Arima and he didn't like her back, she was really jealous of Miyazawa.
So just decided to try and
so
murder her.
just try to
I
murder
guess.
her, and she would always just fight her off of her until she steals Arima's wallet, takes the photo of him and Miyazawa kissing, and rips it and burns it. When Miyazawa finds this, do you guys remember the scene, the huge chase scene?
Yeah. That was great.
Was
Yeah,
a
that was-
fucking
yeah.
great scene. I just wanted to bring that up.
Steven, I need you to move your microphone up because it's slowly drifting with your V-neck down towards your navel.
Oh yeah.
Whenever I wear this V-neck, things just like to move down my chest.
Cum. It's talking about cum, I think.
No, he isn't. I don't think he is.
Okay.
I don't think that's what that
Guess
means.
what? I'm not.
So, yeah.
In episode 13, I don't know who, but I wrote down, did this bitch just swallow a whole lobster? I think that might have been Tsubasa. I don't know.
'Cause she's
And then,
feeding-
wow, you get a recap episode and a half
Yep.
in the middle of a 2-course show.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck.
Did you notice that we got
that
like
really hurt
18
me.
side characters in one episode, and they're like, all right, figure out who all these people are, asshole.
But
Yeah.
but they become
They
more than
become-
side characters.
Yeah, like the girl with the short black hair.
Yeah.
Where did she come from?
They just dump like 8 side characters on you, and they're
Yeah.
like, all right.
pretty much
good
all.
luck.
There was a beach episode. Pretty much all those girls. I don't know where they came from.
Yeah. For some reason, I wasn't able to like...
I am so relieved I'm not the only one who thought that.
Yeah, it was a bit much for like...
Oh god, new characters, and one of them smokes. That's funny.
Which was, I thought that was a good goof. I thought
Yeah.
it was a
Yeah.
decent gag.
I liked it.
One of them writes... But then they start to get more airtime than the protagonists at the end of the show, which
We're
is
running
weird.
out of ideas of conflicts for our protagonist and her boyfriend.
Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Episode 16, I wrote down 1996. Anno just tears apart and mocks the running into the love interest while running around a corner trope. And then 1998, Anno writes and directs a running into the love interest by running around a corner trope scene.
He's a hypocrite.
He's a big old cheese ball, apparently.
Yep.
I don't know why.
Yep, because he's delicious.
And then we get to episode 18. Oh, yeah. So we get it.
We get it on.
First of all, I switched over to the dub real fast, and I heard this.
But someday, I want to make love to you.
And I went, and then I immediately stopped and left. And by left, I mean I left my house, so I had to go outside. No, I was looking up.
Nothing makes you go outside.
I was.
Sex makes him leave.
Yeah, really. I was looking up whether to watch the dub, and everyone was like, Miyazawa's fantastic, and she is in the dub. Yeah. But Arima is. I wanna take your pants off.
Show me, get them fucking fat titties out, bitch.
Like, so.
Can you play that again?
But someday,
it keeps going. Hold on.
I want to make love to you, Yukino. I want to.
Yeah, I didn't cut it off there. That's literally where that line ends.
I want to.
So yeah, they start to approach the subject of sex, and the beginning episode you get a little boob touch. And I was like, okay, that's what we're getting. I can dig it.
Boob touching is
a little
one of my
boob
notes.
touch, and then she's like, "What are you doing?" She's like,
"Titty touching."
Never mind. Sure, yeah, that's the same thing, Ethan. That's and it's pretty well directed because you see his hand going down. Yeah. It's like, all right, son.
It took this show
and I was like,
18 episodes to get to boob touching.
And I was like, okay, because most Japanese romance shows, it's like they they do talk about sex for 5 seconds, and it's like, forget about it. And so many shows have done. I was like, okay. They gave us a boob touch. That's more than I expected.
He got there.
All right, cool.
Yeah, second base, bro.
And then, oh, fuck.
Home run, motherfucker.
Oh, my God. Air horn.
Okay.
They fucked.
So, yeah, you get to the second half of the episode. I would just like to, I actually have if I could just dig this envelope out here real quick. We actually have an award to present tonight,
okay.
guys. This is we're here to honor an extremely important and dedicated person. This year's award... this year's Weeby, I guess we'll call them.
Okay, that's good. That's really good.
Award for most pretentious sex scene of all time goes to...
Mulholland Drive.
Oh my gosh. It's Hideaki Anno for His and Her Circumstances. Oh my God.
We knew he could do it, buddy.
Oh wow. Sir, please, no, come up. Oh wow. Is there anything you have to say, sir?
I think I could have the sex.
All right. Thank you so much for everything you've done. Wow. This is like 2001 with fucking. It's like,
it's 2001, A Sex Odyssey.
It's like I hope they had a pretentiousness contest in the office. Like Anno just got so cocky after Ava, he was messing with the staff, and they were all like drinking in an office room. And he was like, "Okay, get this. No, I got it. They're going to be standing in the middle of a grass field together as children wearing sundresses."
No, they would never put that on the air. He's on the phone with Miyazaki. He's like, "Hey, dude, I'm going to try and put a scene where the kids in sundresses," and it's like Miyazaki's like, "There's no way, Hideaki."
When this was happening, I was like, okay, I know they're fucking, but it's like, it's a loss of innocence. That's what's happening. I'm trying to interpret this thing.
And then they this is like floating white orbs and shit.
Yeah.
Can you believe? But they actually fucked in this show.
They had sex, and it's kind of weird. And I don't.
Yeah, they never say sex. It's more like, I touched her. Now that my body has touched hers,
we've become one. But at one point during the scene, it cuts to black, and you get the sentence just in plain white text on the screen. It says, "I think I'll go crazy," which is like Anno saying, like, "Yo, dog, I can't show you this sex, but it was the bomb ass."
That shit was the bomb.
I really want to make an edit and put it on YouTube because I can just change this. I can just change the subs and make it instead of I think I'll go crazy. I just want to make it say, "You're pounding my womb."
Oxygenate your womb space.
No, that one line really stood out to me. I was like, I think I'll go crazy. I'm like, oh shit. Fuck.
I liked it.
Damn.
No, but here's the thing. I really, really liked it. I thought it was great.
No, of course you did.
I thought it was awesome.
So did I. I really liked it.
Awesome.
There were a lot of parts during the show where I was thinking, wow, this is so pretentious. I bet you guys fucking love this.
The very, very few times that they get anything close to like passionate, kissing, whatever, it's super pretentious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, keep going. We got to talk.
So, we get a sex scene, and then we get a horrible, like, flashback to Arima's traumatic past with his abusive parents, and then
This nigga has PTSD.
And then Hideaki Anno stops directing the television show. I'm out. He just leaves it there. You guys go on ahead.
He drops the mic.
It's yours now.
Wait,
go nuts.
That's what happened? Like,
Yeah.
Oh my
I can't
God.
find out exactly what happened, but the writer of the manga was like, the writer of the manga wanted to be more comedic, maybe, I think.
After this
and Anno wanted it to focus more on drama, I guess, or maybe it was the other way around. I don't know.
Passionate romance and lovemaking.
Maybe, probably not. It wasn't going to just become like a porn, I don't think, but maybe it's just more drama. I don't know. There was some creative differences with how much drama and / comedy should be in the show. So he handed it over to the future director of Fooly Cooly, and the show takes a little bit of a change in episode 19. Did you notice that episode 19 was a little different?
A little different. It's not even anime at this point.
It really is hilarious because they become little stick puppet things.
Yes, literally. They're
paper crafts.
cardboard.
And it's really hard to tell if Gainax is poking fun at themselves for their budget-saving techniques.
No, I
if they
think
actually
they
ran out of
were
budget
because
again.
But
during
at the
the
same time, they
credits
are
of
saving
this,
budget.
they're burning all of the paper at the credits. It's just, like we said before, it's all live action stuff during the credits. The credits were them burning the stuff they used for that episode.
And it seems like for the backgrounds, like it's just like they
were
backgrounds, and it looks like they just headed up to their office roof and snapped pictures for them and just put them in the background.
Oh, sure, like the sky's the sky, no matter.
But I really like the way the new director uses Yukino because she becomes like she's kind of a bitch, and I love it.
Yeah.
I really like her a lot. She's awesome.
Yeah.
She's.
But yeah, and then the show becomes weird and like episodic rather than like serialized.
Yeah, and episode 19 is where we get our first Ava reference because she fights the guy with a real face, and they get frozen in this poses.
Ava, does this just say unit Nigokin?
Probably.
Blah, 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 blah.
I asked yesterday, I think, whose face was that?
Probably someone they worked with. Yeah, it's
I would love for that
a very
to be an
Shaft
inside
thing
joke.
to do. I guess this isn't before Shaft, but this is before Shaft was Shaft.
It's a hilarious inside joke.
Putting real life faces in anime is always funny.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. And then we get to a new arc with new characters where we get the cultural festival, and it's one of the side girls, not the writer, but another one, I forget. But
this is the boy.
A boy comes back that had left to move to Okinawa, and he comes back, and he used to be all chubby and fat, but now he's cool guy. And the first
cool athletic boy.
And she kind of abused him, but now he's all cool and hot. So he comes back.
But
he wants to get revenge on her. So the first thing he does is he walks up to her in a basketball court and dunks a basketball like a motherfucker, and then walks away. It's the best thing ever.
That's street crime.
It's so great.
See,
it's like a freeze frame of him in the air.
Yeah, it was really. But I really like this character because he used to go to this school, and then for only 2 years he went to Okinawa. Then he's back and he's completely changed.
2 years, man. Those are formative years.
I mean,
7th and 8th grade.
Puberty happens, man.
He
literally goes from being a marshmallow to where you because like
Stay Puft motherfucker becomes ripped.
becomes this cool tall guy. No, it's like, all right, the animation style during this entire show, it's like you see many different forms of the character. The how the character actually looks in the show, then the cheeky, cute stuff.
Cheeky.
Are you trying to say chibi?
Chibi is the term.
Whatever. This character, as a boy, was literally just a cute little ball with the circle cheeks.
Yeah.
Then he comes back literally completely different.
Sexy.
And no, he only tells a few people, because people are like, hey, wait, there's the kid that used to go here with that same name. Are you him? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, see, this is the return. This is, like Brynhild, this is the return of, I wonder if this is my childhood friend. He's got the same name, and he moved at the same time. It's fucking goddamn it, anime.
There's some, that's a weird thing.
This was an interesting arc. It really was.
Yeah.
Because it kind of pissed me off a little bit.
Okay, hold on. You guys want to help me out really quick?
Yeah.
Is Arima gonna get cucked by this guy? Is that what? Because isn't there a line talk? Doesn't Homegirl talk about like we could go our separate ways now. Isn't that a thing that she says at one point?
No, I don't remember that.
That's in different context.
Yeah, okay.
That has nothing to do with
New Guy.
with Basketball Jones.
Okay.
Whatever happened to Basketball Jones?
Basketball Jones.
All right, keep going.
In episode 21, there's a notebook, and in the fine print of the notebook, it says, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, something rock. I don't know. It was weird.
Okay.
And then also, Miyazawa just casually mentions slitting her wrists. I thought that was weird.
Wait, what?
I remember this.
As a goof?
There's like, I've split my wrists over this or something.
Yeah,
that was in
like
episode 23 or 24?
21.
21.
Am I not picking up?
Is this when she's on the roof?
I don't remember. It's when she's contemplating going out for the play.
Right. Yeah, it was weird.
I don't know. Yeah. And then and then in the next few episodes, like we get to episode 24, and this is when things get so abstract and so vague and so pretentious and so melodramatic that I bet Steven fucking loved it.
Wait, what episode? You said 24?
You gotta recap me here.
Okay.
Episode 24?
Wait, is it 20? Is it 26 or 24 that this happened?
Steven, I finished the show when I was supposed to.
So did I. Right before I came here.
Is episode 24 the one where it's just a narrator over static?
Yes.
Okay, so here, let me just give you a little taste of that real quick.
Sudden question.
Conjectures.
Imposition.
Confusion.
Inspection. Questions once again.
Entanglement of memories.
Steven's losing his fucking mind over these fart jokes.
Kindness.
These actual fart jokes. All right. Oh, God.
It's oh my God, this
my God.
what does turgid mean? Because I feel like this is that.
Turgid is erect.
Oh, okay. No, that's okay. That's not right.
No, turgid member means your erect penis.
No, that's not what I was thinking of.
I mean, I guess it is a boner in a certain way.
No,
it's a boner for drama.
It's oh my God, fucking. Oh, it's not even Anno. I don't know who is responsible for this garbage.
And then episodes 25 and 26 are unrelated to the main narrative.
Episode 25 is great though because you get that Yuri.
It's a horror episode, no?
Sort of like Stalker Yuri, but then
I don't know what I get the plot, but the characters like the sister was involved and
Yukino's sister, yeah.
I liked a lot. I like those little girls.
There's like two or three girls that look the same.
Yes,
and it gets confusing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, definitely.
You got to kind of use context.
There's one girl that sounds and looks like a guy, but she's wearing the girl outfit.
Yeah, I'll believe it.
It was very confusing. It's like, oh, do you have a crush? Do you have a crush on me? Well, I have a crush on you. And it's like, wait, you're two girls. You can't love each other.
Girls cannot love girls.
And then, like, because she thinks this girl is stalking her and that she's in love with her, and then they confront each other behind the school, and then it turns out they both thought the same thing.
Yeah.
And then also, this show, whose soundtrack has been, like, either stolen from Evangelion or entirely piano the entire time, just busts into this fucking Yuri theme for no reason, and it sounds like this. Wait, no, it doesn't.
Whoa, don't let me recap the whole episode again. Yeah. Yep.
It's so weird.
So soulful.
It's jazz for your soul.
Yep.
And then finally, episode 26, you finally find out what their circumstances are, and it's that they have no fucking money. For making anime.
No. It's both in his
because
and
it's
her
actually just static like comic panels with no dialogue.
Oh, they ran out of everything.
But doesn't she mention that they can split now? Isn't that something she said?
No.
It's crazy.
All right. No,
I don't think she does.
No, wait. Yes and no. All right. Here's I think what these circumstances end up being.
His and her circumstances.
I wasn't joking. I was joking. They don't actually have circumstances. I don't.
Okay.
It wasn't a mystery.
So
I know.
They met each other and kind of started dating each other before they changed. So now they have both changed. Now she believes she can go survive without him, but he believes he cannot go on without her.
Yes, I got that part.
But we don't really we don't see any kind of conclusion to that. It's just
it'll probably be fine. That's the conclusion.
Yeah.
It's probably okay.
Everything's gonna be all right. I know there's gonna be good times. Good times.
Okay.
Now
and I had one more thing I wanted to mention real quick. Is that they use a sound in this anime that sounds exactly like a sound that you hear in Deadly Premonition. I was wondering if you would recognize it.
280 円ね。
Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
That's totally from Deadly Premonition. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So where is that from?
StockSoundEffects.com.
What kind of sound effect is it, though? What does it even mean?
It's a radio
is it like a
beeper.
curtain rising?
Wait, play it again.
Oh, jeez.
280円ね。
Not that, but it sounds like a metal object
Clanging,
hitting a whole bunch of strings,
Okay.
Yeah, you drop a rod on top of a fucking cello and you're there.
Drop a rod on it.
or like piano strings or something.
Okay. So, now that we've covered this entire show in full.
Episode by episode.
Okay.
I skipped a bunch of episodes.
Well, yeah. Cool.
What'd you think of the show, Steven?
Do you want to start with me?
Yeah.
That's why I said Stephen.
I loved it.
Alright, what'd you like about it, buddy?
Take all the things that Declan said that would be like, oh, I bet Steven would like. This is so terrible, I think
Turns his
Steven
nose
would like
up.
this. I loved it, man. That's episode 24 is so abstract that I bet Steven would like it. Really liked it, man.
Yeah. It's
Shit was
wow.
good.
Okay.
What did I feel? Fuck, this is...
Favorite character?
Miyazawa.
Alright.
Yeah, come on.
Alright, Declan.
Who liked anybody more than Miyazawa?
Did you like this show?
Yeah, it was good. I wish it was better.
You can say that about anything.
That's true, I guess, but it's just so...
I get your points.
Because this is like the show that's like, oh man, Gainax, Evangelion, and it's Nadia, and it's Gunbuster, and they also did this show in the late 90s called Kare, some rom-com. And no people don't talk about this as much. We like exploring less well-known Gainax shows on this program.
Robin Abashi, now this.
And it turns out they're okay.
Yeah, I like it.
They're good.
Yeah.
This show's good.
Yeah.
It's directionless at times.
This show is worth watching.
If you are a Gainax completionist, you're gonna watch this and you won't hate it.
If you're a complete idiot like me and try to do like 6 episodes a day, it's really tough. This is not a show you can just plow through.
Yeah, I like this show a lot. There were times where I'm like, I should probably not like this, but I liked it. I thought the dramatic parts were fun.
But the long monologues about their pasts.
I liked it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They do it They do it so
Yeah.
No, and I think that's one thing I really like.
For me, the best one was the one with the you're actually just fucking everything up. Okay. The one I liked was the one where Tsubasa's dad is remarrying. I thought that one was really like real and like poignant and done super well.
There was an episode where they go to the grandparents' house. Basically, it's how did the parents meet?
Yeah,
and
it was
parents
good. It was awesome.
That was a tearjerker.
That was a great episode.
That was a very good episode.
Good Japanimation.
Yes,
I like that part. The soundtrack's great.
Soundtrack is absolutely fantastic.
I like the direction. I like the characters. They're all really well defined and they're fun and you learn a lot about them. Yep. I like the dad. I like the mom.
The parents are great.
I like the sisters. I liked the friends.
Pero.
I liked
Pero playing Pen.
No.
I was thinking that would be another Evangelion. Pero was their dog, and on the bowl it said Pero squared.
I believe Pero means dog in Spanish, doesn't it?
The dog's name was like Pero, I think.
Okay,
I guess
on the food bowl it said Pero squared,
which is
and I'm thinking Pen.
Yes.
Wait a second, Pero means butt.
Butt.
Wait, maybe it's fault. I don't know. I don't know what anything means. That's just a very Japanese. That's just a very Japanese thing. Is saying two.
What is a bark? What is a bark sound in Japanese?
That's wan.
Wan. Okay. Yeah. Not that then.
No.
But like this show, I liked every element.
Also Spanish.
I liked every element of this show, but I didn't love it. I thought it was entertaining for the most part, and there are elements that stuck with me. But for some reason, I didn't fall in love with it the way I fall in love with the rest of the Gainax stuff, But it was very good. It's a very good show.
I just wish, like most Gainax things, I wish it had been more consistent in animation and in pace.
Yeah,
pacing a bit rough at times. I'll give you that.
Very much. I agree. There are episodes that I love. That I love the whole show. I don't know. I really, really like the whole show though. I remember thinking, like the first 6 episodes, even if you think it's just dry,
I love the first
am
6
I
episodes.
really?
They're really fun.
What, am I? Who
Well, yeah,
I
the
actually
long
am?
contemplative parts about, oh man, what is my true personality?
I really liked it. I think it was like, again, it's like I
Can you even explain what they were trying to say, though?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
If you get so caught up in being a character that you sort of forget who you really are on the inside, like you get.
No one does that. It's horseshit.
But like,
No.
you don't find yourself acting differently around different groups of people.
But you don't forget what your actual personality is. That's an impossibility. That can't happen.
But there are like certain elements of yourself that become like exaggerated and like this isn't
Or it's
really
like,
representative
you ask
of who
yourself,
I am.
who do I prefer being, the version I am with these people or with these people?
Yeah, that's a thing that happens for sure.
That shouldn't be a difficult question to figure out. I don't understand at all.
We're your only friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a real thing. That's a real issue that people have, actually.
I don't believe it.
All right, that's
Okay,
fine. All right.
Maybe that's why I didn't like this show so much.
Right.
I did like this show.
Extremely romantic. I really liked it.
Yeah, they fucked in this show.
Yeah.
There was hardcore boning that you didn't see.
Every episode after that, I was like, ew, these people have had sex.
Yeah, it's like
Those people are 6 years younger than me.
it is. They're pretty young, aren't they? To be doing the bone?
They are juniors. Actually, no. 9th grade for them is 1 year above 9th grade for us. So they are 10th graders to us, which is 15, 16.
Is that young?
They started in a year. They start school
because
year
high school for them is 3 years, 9th, 10th, 11th grade. But they're the same age as, so like an 11th grader there is the same age as a 12th grader here.
Oh, I thought it was not that case.
Are you
I
able
believe
to,
that is the case.
Can you put people in the bone zone when you're that young? Like, is Pound Town accessible? Like,
For someone your age, when you're 16, probably.
It's 16?
I think they're 16.
Oh, yes.
Maybe actually,
definitely,
isn't she 15? She might be 15.
Well, of course, remember how freaking, like, nervous they were about this. It's like,
they're Japanese.
She couldn't even, like, she couldn't even, like, talk to them.
And then,
after the, I want to
And then a couple episodes later, he just like, hey, how's your vagina? And she's like, it's cool. Which, by the way, is kind of like a down low. It's kind of an insult because basically she's saying like, you didn't do any damage.
You didn't tear my shit apart.
Yeah, you did not wreck my shit.
Yeah. I can still walk.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I want to be like a geriatric patient when I'm done. I just want to be fucking all over the place. Yeah, it's. I don't know if I've seen.
Looking up her age on the Kare Kano wiki.
Toradora. Spoiler alert. I think that show has boning. No, implied boning.
It's not even that implied, but like you can easily assume that they did bone, and the show doesn't really become any different.
This
so
is
it's
explicit.
really
This is pre and post boning in the show in this timeline. Like there is pre boning relationship and then post boning.
Yes.
But I noticed that
and they even make Asaba jealous because they're like, "Hey, we bone." And he's like, "Oh no."
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Like more guys have a crush on Arima than.
Wait, what?
More guys have a crush on Arima than
Arima.
No, do any guys have crushes on Arima? What?
Pretty much. Well,
there was that one dude who really was into him.
Okay.
Like, he looked up to him.
Yep, that guy. That was the Basketball Jones.
Yeah.
Let's see. His friend, whose also name was Hideaki. He kept on wanting like to be with him because then it's like, oh, if we are together, then more girls will want us.
Yeah.
Yukino is 15.
15. Okay, I don't know. Be sexually active at 15. That's normal, I think.
I knew a guy that had a kid when he was 12.
Well, that's not normal.
We're talking about white people here, Stephen.
Yeah. we're talking about like
even more white, the Japanese.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're like hyper white.
Yeah.
Where are we even going with this? I like the show. It's good.
Don't hurt people.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
If we want to go to like a boring route number thing like we always do, it's like 7.
Yes.
8.5.
All right, 8.5. Let's do anime. It's a good show.
Yeah, I really liked it. I might suggest it to people. So this is a shoujo.
Yeah.
Meaning so.
Kinda.
I mean.
Shoujo elements.
Obviously, it never, I can't say more girls watch the show than guys, but this is a show typically directed for a female audience.
This is the kind of show that I bet, most of its fans...
This is Fruits Basket.
I bet it has a larger... Yeah, sure.
They're probably on the same shelf is what I'm saying. You feel me? Like that, and it's sandwiched between like fucking Oran High School Club.
Yeah, that's not...
Okay, yeah.
Let's not go that far.
Okay. It's not that...
That's full-ass shoujo.
Okay.
Well, it's more like...
It's gay.
It's more like not Maybe it's more like Fujoshi, really. Like shoujo's like.
No, you know what that is Fujoshi. Shoujo is
it's like a very specific
Tonari no
set of-
Kaibutsu-kun or whatever the fuck.
Even that is pretty light shoujo.
Do you think this show could have been done as effectively in only 12 episodes?
Yeah.
I think if you get rid of all the recap, that saves like 5 episodes right there.
Yeah, there's probably a good 3 episodes worth of recap.
If you drop all the side character arcs, which are
Not
the bad
all.
ones.
I like those, though.
No, yeah, but like if
I
you
like
wanted
the side
to
character
get the
arcs.
main arc across in 12 episodes, you can do it.
Yeah, you
absolutely.
could make Tsubasa's one episode, and you can make Chubby McChubberton's one episode.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that could worok.
Yeah, and it would be just as poignant. 26, it's a bit much.
Even 24 would have been better.
Yeah,
but again, Gainax shot too ahead, too far.
Again, why do they do that?
Shoot for the moon, baby, because even if you miss it, land among the stars.
Something like
But
that.
the moon...
No, shut up.
What is it? What is the moon,
Shoot
Steven?
for the moon and hit the moon, you jerk.
Yeah.
Steven's solution to all...
Just do it.
To all colloquialisms.
Not
Why
my
don't you just
line.
do the thing?
Why don't you just do the thing, Anno? You set out to make a masterpiece.
I don't. Why don't you just make another masterpiece?
Why did he stop after episode 18?
Does Anno have another show? He has another one, right?
What do you mean?
Cutie
Honey?
Just stop making...
We should watch Cutie Honey.
Yeah.
Let's watch Cutie Honey.
No.
How many episodes is that?
A lot, I think. Or I don't know.
Damn.
I don't. I mean, because the one he directed is like regarding Cutie Honey.
Which is a sequel?
In what year was
Maybe
it?
I don't know. There's too much Cutie Honey for me to keep track of. Like I don't want to get into this.
They don't want to fall down the rabbit hole of Cutie Honey.
No, I don't want to fall down Cutie Honey's hole. 25 episodes.
Oh no, thanks.
And that's not the one Anno directed either. He directed Cutie Honey, which is 2004. It's a remake, which you can probably watch it without.
Oh, it's an OVA though. That's good news.
Is it? It's a 3-episode OVA.
Oh, you know that's in our future then.
Maybe
Someday.
Great.
Maybe.
We haven't done it. We've only done one 3-episode OVA.
Yeah.
We've done a movie. Or we've done...
A couple movies.
Yeah. You guys have done a movie without me. But that's okay.
Not that I'm bitter.
Me? Bitter? Never.
Steven, please unsheath that knife. It's really freaking me out.
Unsheath?
Oh,
You mean
no.
resheath?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unsheath it.
Unsheath it.
That's what I just said.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to piece
Fuck!
together what you're trying to say.
Still just holding the knife here, guys.
Put the gun down. The gun and knife.
Put the gun knife down.
Put the gun sword back in your unsheath.
I think he meant...
You're not an anime man yet, Steven.
I think he means 2 knives. I'll tell you, this is pretty great.
What?
Simpsons.
Ah!
No, you can't just say a bunch of words without context or a punchline and say, I got you. It was The Simpsons.
Someday Steven will just be reduced to being on a couch as a fat blob and all he says is Simpson quotes.
He's like Bumblebee from the Transformers movies where you can only talk through, like, he'll just keep...
Yeah.
He'll have 1,000 different VLC windows open on his computer, and whenever he wants to say something, he'll skip to an episode at the right time and play it.
He's like Stephen Hawking, but a Simpsons machine quote.
Exactly.
And he's like...
Pretty much am that already.
Yeah,
and he's like, aliens, oh god!
I'm friends with a person that is on the media club. No, first of all,
cool.
Cut.
Awesome.
At my local community college.
Cut this. I got a better place we're going from this. Would you even be able to notice if Stephen Hawking went senile?
I think it's happening. I really do.
Man.
I
still can't believe that guy's alive.
That motherfucker is clinging to life.
Has he maybe he's just been senile, but he's just really good with black holes.
He's like aliens.
Oh god, the AI is gonna kill us. Ah.
But he's like a conspiracy theorist now. He's like, oh god, the aliens are coming for us.
It's gonna be like
do a lot of old senile people just act that way? Because it's funny. Because I think I would do that.
You act like that now, buddy.
Oh, I know, but
it's like, oh no, Grandpa got outside and he's trying to get in the car again. It's actually just like, I don't have Alzheimer's. I'm just gonna go to a strip club.
Oh god, I've been struck with Alzheimer's now.
Oh no,
I actually don't know what I'm doing. Oh, these degenerative diseases are not funny.
Pretend to forget your grandchildren. Because it's funny.
Hey, how's it going, Jeff?
Check this out. I'm going to poop myself.
I got him. Now you got to clean up my poop.
Watch. This nurse is going to clean me up now, guys. Watch this.
I'm pretty sure
contest to see how much they get fucked with the nurses.
I'm pretty sure this is just an Adam Sandler movie somewhere in 40 years' time. I think that's what this will be.
Yeah.
But did you guys know that they have to...
Called old people.
There's a really huge problem in retirement communities with STDs. So
Sure.
We're like... Because old people fuck a lot in retirement communities. And they don't use no rubbers. So they just fucking... They're just...
Of course, back in their time it was plastic.
They can't have children, so...
So they're just spewing their seeds and also like herpes to each other. And then now they got herpes and they're 80.
Oh, good. Then
Fun,
they're gonna die
thanks
sooner.
for letting us know about that. This is good stuff.
Just sounds like a xylophone, bunch of rib cages banging against each other.
Do old people, when they fuck, just think like, this will be my last fuck?
This will be my greatest achievement. I don't...
This is my last time nutting.
They're probably thinking like, ow, my knee, ow, my back, ow, my hips,
Ow, my penis.
Ow, my penis, ow, my... Why is she so dried up? Oh, she's dead. I've lost another one.
Oh,
man.
Dark times on the Three Aweebos. This has been the Three Aweebos.
you just said it twice in the same sentence.
I know.
Terrible.
This has been the Three Aweebos.
No.
Three Aweebos. Three Aweebos.
Three Aweebos.
Oh God, I'm losing. I'm going full blown Alzheimer's Stephen Hawking mode. Three Aweebos.
What?
Three Aweebos. Three Aweebos. Join us. Three Aweebos.
Who will gobble? Who will gobble?
Three
one
Aweebos.
of us. One of...
No!
1, 2, 3, 4. No more women on the floor.
Treat all women with respect. What you give is what you get. Treat all women with respect, I say.
Heads up, guys, I'm talking to you. Life's not easy, so what you gonna do? Step to the plate and be a man. Never hit a woman or abuse a child. It's just wrong and illegal too. Someday it will catch up with you. Times have changed. Domestic violence will no longer go down and be silenced. Use your mind, not your fist. True love is full of bliss. Keep your job, stay out of jail, control your anger, and no more bail.